This Week in Destiny news article has returned after an extra week-long hiatus due to all of the layoffs. So let's go ahead and see what message they're giving us after all of the insanity that's gone on over the last week or so. It's been a long week for everyone at Bungie, our community, and most importantly, for all the amazing and talented teammates we had to say goodbye to. Last Wednesday, we delivered a message detailing a reduction in force that affected a large portion of our team. We appreciate all of you who shared your kindness and empathy toward everyone who was impacted, and patience with everyone here at Bungie as we process these changes. We canceled last week's TWID and several other planned comms across our channels out of respect for everyone affected, but we don't want to leave you in the dark for an extended period of time. Today's TWID will open back up our weekly communication cadence as we regroup to push ahead. To set some expectations here, we remain dedicated to supporting our community with transparency and delivering regular updates about the game. All of our previously communicated game content plans remain unchanged. So we're talking about Frontiers and obviously the future episodes. We have the recent changes within Bungie will present challenges that we'll need to work through, so please pardon our dust over the next few weeks. We may experience a few bumps here and there, but our teams are committed to keeping you in the loop and hearing what you have to say. Now, here are the TWID topics. We got Solstice coverage, we got Destiny 2 Update 805, and then we got Pathfinder feedback and limited time weekly Bright Dust and Bungie Day 2024 wrapped up. All right, Solstice 2024. Solstice has returned. We made some changes this year. We're offering some flexibility in how you can play while earning your armor, and we're adding some new goodies to look forward to. So let's walk you through everything you can find through Solstice here. It looks like this was just the entirety of the statement, you know? They're trying to keep it professional and just say, you know, what happened, and it's time to move on to the next thing, which, you know, after everything that has happened, I feel like maybe that's just the appropriate response. And obviously there's nothing in regards to, you know, the Pete Parsons stuff that everyone's been talking about, but we'll see what happens with that in the long term. Solstice Forge, we got to kick off the festivities. Head over to Eva Levante to grab some new Solstice Forge item. The Forge will be your new hub for earning your armor this year. You'll find bounties next to each Solstice armor piece, which you can complete to unlock that piece of armor. Got it. We did a Solstice guide as well if you haven't seen that. Got Earn Silver Leaves. While carrying your Solstice Forge, completing activities will reward you Silver Leaves, which can be used to purchase those Forge bounties. You can earn them through a variety of activities. So if you want to keep grinding Nightfalls or ranking up in Crucible, you have the option to play your way and still raking in the leaves. You'll also be able to use Silver Leaves to reroll bounty sets, offering more flexibility in how you want. Covered all of that. It's all good stuff. We got armor bounties and alloys. Once you complete Solstice Forge bounties, you'll be rewarded alloys, which will be used to unlock your new armor and glows. Once you reach enough alloys for a piece of armor, you'll be offered a quest to take on the Bonfire Bash with the armor piece rewarded upon completion. After you've unlocked the armor, you can follow the same process to earn the glows. You can track the progress directly in the Solstice Forge. You'll always know where you stand on each piece of armor. Got it. Now you know how the system works. Get to the goodies. Got the armor sets. Titan Hunter and Warlock. Looks good. We got the new weapons. We got the bow here. Yep, repulsor brace destabilizing rounds. Might be a bit fun. I do have that rolled. It's pretty good. Head over to Bonfire Bash. Good. We got a new memento that's out as well. And we got weapon and armor tuning details. Okay, let's see what they're cooking up here. Hey Guardians, it's the weapons team here to provide info on the weapon balance update that went live earlier this week and our thoughts behind those changes. We're currently working on changes for episode Revenant, and we'll share details as we get closer to the release. Weapons, we got aggressive scout rifles have lagged behind almost all of the primary weapons in PvE DPS. We want to bring them more in line with other options. We have aggressive scout rifles, increased PvE damage by 30%. Dead Man's Tale is affected by this change. Good change overall. They're literally some of the worst, like they mentioned. Then we have Legend Heavy Burst Rifles displayed the wrong RPM inspected. They should be in line with Revision 0 and Graviton Lance. This does not affect the weapon's actual RPM. We're working on a fix to its fire rate being slower than intended. Got it. So they corrected the issue, displaying the RPM as 395 to actually being 300. And then they did a big thing where they reduced Sniper Rifle Flinch, which is excellent. Glaive's got an increased melee damage in PvE by 20%. So we're getting inching closer towards the Glaive meta. We got lightweight shotguns. Corrected an issue where lightweight shotguns were not receiving the lightweight intrinsic buff movement to speed and mobility. And then we got the sidearms, the rocket sidearms, the special ammo ones. corrected an issue that was allowing them to progress ammo finders as if they were primary weapons. So that's a big change, especially to those that are rocking double special out there. Be mindful of that. And then we got Mountaintop. They nerfed the speed of acceleration for Mountaintop, which was really lame. We're investigating player reports, use some cases besides stacking stickies being adversely affected, and we'll see whether we need to revisit the tuning of this limit. There was no problem with this at all. They said under specific situations, you could stack multiple sticky grenades and detonate them all at once. Players could launch themselves with massive acceleration and break traversals in ways Mountaintop wasn't intended to. I didn't see anyone breaking anything. I mean, people were just launching themselves around having fun with it, but to address this, we've added a cap. Got it. Unfortunate. PvP weapon tuning, precision bows, base damage 84 to 90, and critical damage from 126 to 30. There you go. Exotics, we got duality, corrected an issue where duality was not using the slug shotgun ADS fall-off scaler, value of 1.2. Conditional finality, got that hard handling nerf that we covered, and can no longer freeze players that are in a well. It was a bug. Ariana's Vow increased damage versus barriers by 67%. Ariana's definitely an excellent option inside GMs. Bastion was not spawning with ammo and Crucible. That's fixed as well. So we got perks, recombination, correct an issue that was making it bug out. Threat remover has been extended, takes less pellets, lasts for longer, and it has a handling scaler. And then they removed all of the penalties from the adept weapon mods, which was excellent as well. We got some upcoming changes. Let's see what we got here. What are they working on for Revenant? Buffing underperforming subfamilies like adaptive frame submachine guns and rapid fire heavy grenade launchers. Got it. Okay. And then we got greatly increasing shotgun range in PvE. Okay. I like that a lot. Not in PvP, obviously. In PvP, that would be crazy. And we got buffs to numerous underutilized exotics. Huckleberry, let's go! Chaperone, Bad Juju, Exterice, Prospector. This is good. Bad Juju definitely needs it. Huckleberry, one of my favorite exotics. I'm scared what they're going to do to it because it has pre-nerfed Rampage on it right now, so it does like crazy damage, but hopefully it's good after the changes. And perks, Iron Banner specific perks like Slideways, Alloy Mag, Master of Arms, etc. Alright, so some good changes on the horizon, and a significant weapon mod rework with the addition of 10 plus new mods. Very nice. I'm looking forward to that. It's coming out in Revenant. Alright. Armor. The armor team has been largely heads down on work for episode Revenant, where we will be updating several underperforming exotic armor pieces. However, for this update, we wanted to get some fixes and adjustments in for a few balance outliers that have cropped up since the launch of the final shape. We got Hunter, Radiant Dance Machines, fixed an issue where players could repeatedly activate the Ascension aspect. Unfortunate. Warlock, Getaway Artist, no longer grants grenade energy on Arc Soul hits for Devour. That hurts. Solipsism, Spirit of Star Eater, fixed an issue where the super damage from the Star Eater was being applied to ignitions caused by Song of Flame. And Solipsism, Spirit of Osmium, fixed an issue where Vortex grenades were granting more energy back than intended. Got you. Okay, reserve armor mods, they adjusted all of this, so you don't need to have the reserve chest piece anymore. They just increase the reserves. So we got upcoming changes. Let's see what we got, what they're cooking here. That's everything we have for this update. There's plenty of things coming down the pipeline from the armor team, so get ready to dust off some items from the vaults in the next episode. Updates to some underperforming perks on the exotic class items, particularly for Titans. All right. And buffs and reworks for underused exotic armor pieces. Light Ranger, Mask of the Quiet One, Skull of Dire Hamikara, and more. Plenty of other small tweaks. Very interesting. Light Ranger, Mask of the Quiet One, and Skull of Dire Hamikara. All getting some big buffs coming in the next episode. All right. We got Pathfinder feedback. I've heard a lot of negative sentiment towards this. Since the launch of the final shape, we've been monitoring how Guardians are interacting with the new Pathfinder system and ritual playlists. We've seen some great feedback concerning Pathfinder and the Paleheart Destination. We're still in the process of fine-tuning the system for Crucible, Gambit, and Vanguard playlists. We've made a few changes over Acts 1 and 2 to help address player feedback, such as ensuring there will always be a way to complete Pathfinder cards purely through PvE gameplay. We've also addressed some overly specific objectives, an example being the requirement of Cabal kills and strikes, which is generalized to progress to any enemy faction. We still have things to touch on, but those are the examples of changes made so far. Looking into the future, discoverability and general progression are among the top priorities. We want players to be able to find Pathfinder more easily. We want objectives to better align with the activities they're set for. Some changes will be a bit quicker to ship than others will take time, so stay tuned for our updates and progress. As we can continue to absorb and address player feedback, we still wanted to make sure players were earning XP and Bright Dust at expected rates. We had no intentions of reducing either of those rewards when moving from bounties to the Pathfinder system, and we've already started one form to make it good through increasing weekly well-rested XP. We have another started this week with Destiny Update 805 to address Bright Dust. As of August 6th, players can visit the Eververse store to claim 350 Bright Dust each week up through the start of maintenance for Episode 2 on October 8th. Each deposit is there for only 1 week, so make sure to pick yours up before the weekly resets. Alright, Pathfinder changes. Very interesting. What are your thoughts currently on Pathfinder? Then we got the Bungie Day 2024 wrap-up. They raised over $2 million. Very nice. $2.3 million raised for this. I appreciate those that supported the cause and those that donated towards mine as well. We were able to raise almost $10,000 as a community, so W's in the comments, W's in the chat for that. That's massive. Then we got our usual list of known issues. We got our Artist of the Week. This is awesome. Very cool. Got the Movie of the Week. And that's wrap. Keep it pretty simple, straight to the point, and it's back to business as usual from Bungie. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all the news of Destiny 2. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.